EA Sports, within the game.
Let's fucking go. Fucking, yeah.
Great play call, great pass, great reception. That play had it all.
No more, yeah. All right. Fuck it. Don't worry about it. I'm about to set my depth chart and shit before I set the. Yeah. Nigga said I'd be done with this shit. Nigga just make this hair. Pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Ain't got time to be explaining me. It is funny. That nigga stupid as fuck. Let me show you how to go far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to raise the bar. How to go large. How to take it too far. Let me show you how to show up. Fuck it. Show out and surf the crowd. Trust me, you ain't never seen nothing like this. No, I feel what you, nigga. You think, are you the only, you think you the only one? You think you the only motherfucker? That's what I'm saying. And I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah. Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far. Let me show you how to shine. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Whoa. Not this week, I bet. Yeah. I'm probably gonna like this is my plan, bro. I'm gonna go Saturday morning. I'm gonna go Saturday morning before the college game. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna put one in with a mixture of college and NFL. One strictly college, one strictly NFL. Like, you feel me? Alright, I'm just saying. That's it. Oh my God, my homeboy. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with you, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet from South Carolina to Maryland. I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They tried to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming, the world hope she. Mother Nature's my first shorty. Watch how I go ballistic, and I'm so terrific. It's copacetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out. Now it was just that Fridays was serving the greens. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know a few things. I just rather get the bag and start collecting the rings. But I done spoke too much, close curtain and scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hit boy, we got another one. The shooting. I mean, you got a green just to hit for real. It ain't no full whites, none of that. You got literally green.
mean, not for real. Not if you know how to shoot. You told me send the invite, nigga. But no, you can't. No, you can't. All right, watch this. Look. Send the invite then, nigga. You the slow ass nigga that said send the invite. This nigga. You just want to be argumentative, bro. You drunk. You just said it. I ain't got to. Okay. You do. You won last time. All right. Send the invite. Please.
We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog with your leash. Where's the love in the streets? Pour my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets. Yeah, when we ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom out the pride of my people already. Them I see Ellie. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful that people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cut team, but on my pockets, me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but we call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. Boy, that they gonna know who the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only got for the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous. You know what's up? You know what's up? You don't pretend. You don't lie. We don't be gang. You know what's up? We going crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get swayzy. I just got off of the jet and I cry. My I went in a Humvee, I lie. I be on go cause I come from the shop. I'm shooting back, I ain't
already know.
Power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Sharek, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Buju Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 Prezi Rolly, we been working.
I already know you, bro. You already have.
The police, the pigs, I don't eat swine. Son of Jacob,
bro, start the game, bro. Start the game.
In the gutter where they found dust, stones in the fake mouth rush, more vacays, more bucks,
Oh
more
my
race,
God.
more foreign trucks, more on the tour
Oh,
bus,
you minutes.
more pour cup, toast to the winners, throw it up.
Set in stone. Shut the fuck up. I don't talk to you right there. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bro. Please, shut the fuck up.
It's another one.
Shut the fuck up,
We got
dude.
another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something about
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. Ready to get
We've
us
been waiting
started,
on this,
it's
y'all.
Cade York, and off we go from Cleveland. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for an Ohio native. It's Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
up. That's a win, y'all. We're gonna take it as a win. Ah, ah, ah. Put that shit on. Come on. Yeah, turn up.
It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby.
David, wake up.
Go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son. Go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang, gang, gang. No, we all gotta eat. Okay, bills due, rent due. I ain't been asleep.
That shit funny as
Looking in the
fuck.
mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be.
My nigga's an icon now.
That's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. Hot ball like MLB. These Bottega.
That nigga got that buzzy girl. Off what they did.
Start my week, I'm in this photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning.
He already said he feel like they blackballed him.
Coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland,
I think he said it.
Straight ahead, we've got a good
He ain't gonna be the first player to say that,
between the
though.
Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns.
Right shit.
Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and off we go from Cleveland. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Oh my God. Let's see what we got on this first play.
So from
So
the
what type
39
of coverage
now,
we
they'll
get.
come up on a 1st and 10.
Okay. Okay.
Prescott off play action. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one.
I tried to throw it away.
They'll wind up losing.
I tried to throw it away.
And it's 2nd down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh, my God.
John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
That play going. To start the drive, 1st down.
Yeah. My first time. Yeah.
And again, it's Chubb. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw is Watson. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Here's Watson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. And remember, here on a miss, this is a live football. He's past the 30.
Oh my God, I was trying to hard cut.
Before he can really get anything going. May have picked up a few extra yards there on that return to the missed field goal, but not much. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Nigga, what?
Team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football. Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
On second down, Elliott. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a tough one for the defense because the coverage was good downfield. He was forced to work his way out of the pocket to his right, spotted his man on the sideline, and got it to him to pick up the first down on 3rd down.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in
I
the game. But
ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna let you do all your drunk shit.
Put the defense on its heels.
They keep on the
Bitch, cause you told you was drunk.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
First down, maybe.
This one off for Zeke. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Well, on second down, right back to Hunt. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd. Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney, his second sack of the night.
Many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Watson. And he completes it to Hunt. He's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Off Play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Prescott on first down. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Prescott to throw it. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another
hold on, you a bitch. Hold on, you a bitch ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. Put that back up my quarterback. Yeah. You a bitch ass nigga. I'm up here bad laughing, bro.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
You got beat up on the D.
Right at the 50. So the completion results there in 9 yards. They'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
This fuck, man. Big homie got beat up on the D.
From the 50, it's Watson.
We'll take some football
He's
real
going to
quick.
look end zone here for Cooper. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their 28-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Oh, come on, Chandler!
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves?
Oh, my
touchdown
God.
in their first drive. They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. That play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the
This nigga is comedy drunk, girl. That's so comedy.
He did.
And he was going for the reward,
That
which is
nigga
gaining yardage, breaking
said,
down the
my
defense,
mom.
but you're right
Nah,
about the
that's
rest.
funny as
Always
fuck.
lurking
Nah,
out
you
there,
funny
someone
to the
always trying to
motherfucker.
get to the football. Try to find a place to
Nigga
cover
said,
up and
yeah,
slide.
my
And for
ball.
the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. They find
My
some
pick
open
six.
field
What's he
here.
say? And defense gonna score again, nigga.
Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Nigga.
So that's
Nigga,
now
cheat.
3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier.
Fuck, man, I'm
As
about
it's
to
returned
play
for
this
6
nigga.
points.
No
So
more
as a
turnovers,
quarterback,
nigga.
how do you regain your
I
focus?
got 4 in the first half, no more.
QB 101 says you
No
never
more.
show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown
Nigga, I
6
just got out
touchdown
work,
passes,
nigga, and I'm
not 3
sleepy than a
interceptions, but
motherfucker.
he's human. He's got to face up to
And
his
I'm drunk
teammates. He's
too.
got to own up to that. See if he can brace
Yes,
up.
I
And
am.
also, not look over his shoulder and see his
I'm good
backup starting
too.
to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
My offense half score. Nigga, what are you talking about?
And we welcome you back live now
dude.
inside the booth alongside Charles
Look.
Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set
Look.
and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Look, weak ass
The
nigga.
Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play
You are,
on
dog.
EA Sports.
Nigga, Howard.
Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone.
Ooh.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Rolling to his left. Man open downfield is Gallup. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Play action now, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Pardon, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
10th carry now for Elliott. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard, leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And my goodness, another interception.
Get him, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Yeah, make him quit. Give a fuck.